Hello everyone, welcome back to Mango and Coast Patterns. In today's video, we are sewing a V-cut bikini bottom. The Ibiza pattern is available to download at the link below in sizes extra small to XXL. Follow Mango and Coast on Instagram for updates and don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below and turn on that notification bell. Let's get started. For this tutorial, you will need a ruler, an air erasable fabric pen, fine tip scissors, a loop turner, 3/8 inch clear elastic, and a 1/4 inch rubber elastic. So I have all my pattern pieces cut and ready to go. First step, I will pin the front pieces together and back pieces together, right sides facing each other. So the front with the front and the back with the back. I'm on hiatus. Using a base stitch, I will sew at the waistline and leg holes on my regular sewing machine before proceeding to the serger. Baby, don't check for me. Taking time out to be. So I'm going to use my elastic foot to serge a 1/4 inch rubber elastic onto the leg holes of the front piece. So to achieve a pronounced V shape on the front piece, you will use clear elastic. Before applying the clear elastic, you will stretch it several times. The reason why I am using clear elastic is because it is very thin and the end result will be a nice clean V shape. So first, I will trace a straight line in the middle of the V with an air erasable pen, and from this point, mark off 1.5 inches on each side like so. So now you will serge clear elastic up until this point and you will chain off but leave some extra elastic hanging. If you got my number, don't add me, 'cause baby, I'm on hiatus. So you will use clear elastic that is 3/8 of an inch wide. So I am applying the elastic up until this point. I will stop at this point, put my foot up, and move the elastic to the side and chain off, leaving about 2 inches of clear elastic hanging. The reason why I use 3/8 of an inch of clear elastic is because a wider surface area is more convenient to maneuver while stitching. I'm in a place serene and pure and free. Hey. So next, you will backstitch about 1/2 inch on each side to secure the elastic into place and to make sure that the seams don't unravel. Then you will stitch down the remainder of the elastic with a straight stitch. So this stitch has to align with the bottom of the serger seam like so. So as you can see, I traced the lines where I will be stitching. So I will stitch on these lines, joining both lines at the center, and then I will go over this area with a back stitch to reinforce the V. Before you proceed, don't forget to remove the base stitches. Next, with fine tip scissors, cut off the excess clear elastic like so. I ain't lying, I ain't hiding, I've been grinding, multiplying. I've been trying to get my weight up, staying prayed up, meditating and taking time away. You always posting up pictures, trying to look like you. Then clip into the middle of the V but do not cut the stitch, and proceed to cutting each side down on a slant after the serger seams. If you got my number, don't add me, 'cause baby, I'm on hiatus. So after this step, the final result should look like this. For the back piece, you will only apply elastic at the waistline. I'm on hiatus. Baby, don't check for me. Taking time out. Now that you are done, use a seam ripper to break the base stitches and remove the threads. Now take your back piece and seam rip a 1-inch hole at the very middle. This hole will be used later on to flip your garment right side out. Therefore, you will need to backstitch before the hole openings. Next, take your front piece and flip it right side out. And then, you will sew across the sides and the gussets with a base stitch to keep the corners nice and flat. Place the front piece inside of the back piece, matching the self pieces. Therefore, both fuchsia sides of each piece should be facing each other. Using a loop turner, match the sides and gussets together, making sure that the bikini bottom does not twist inside.
You got the nerve to be on me, faking your life for the IG.
It will be a bit of a narrow area to pull everything through, but take your time and manage through it slowly.
I'm on hiatus. I'm on hiatus. I'm on hiatus. Baby, don't check for me. Taking time out to be and live my life off screen. Taking time out to be and live my life. I'm in a place serene and pure and free. Hey, I ain't worried about what's the wave, only worry about me, yeah. Oh, I'm taking time out to be and live my life off screen. Taking time out to be and live my life.
Then, sew across the sides and gussets with a straight stitch using a 1/4 inch seam allowance. As you are sewing through 4 layers of fabric, a trick to keep your corners aligned is to hand stitch the corners first, and then to stitch over it all with a straight stitch.
Don't take it personal, but I ain't lying, I ain't hiding, I've been grinding.
Next, trim off the excess seam,
I've been trying to get
and finally use the hole opening to flip the bottoms right side out.
taken.
Last step is to blind stitch the opening, and there we have it. The Ibiza bikini bottom is now ready for the beach. This style is reversible and can be worn on either side. The pattern is available at the link below in sizes extra small to XXL. Follow me on Instagram and Facebook for new swimwear patterns and other updates. And don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe to my channel. Happy sewing!